All right, hello everyone. Hello, you doing okay? Yeah, just setting things up there. Basically, on Magic the Gathering MTG Avatar: The Last Airbender. Yes, I'm really excited for this one. Kind of a big fan of Magic Avatar: The Last Airbender, and of course Magic the Gathering as well. So yeah, here we are. So going to open around 50 plus packs. I've got loads of gold in the game. Basically, you accumulate gold in the game. You can spend it on various things. So you've got some freebies here. We've got Avatar, whatever it is here. Some draft tokens, got some sleeves. Very nice. Why not? Why not? What else have we got? Anything? There we go. We got Ang as well as another avatar. I guess we got a pet, a mascot was Appa before. There we go. We've got some 50 packs, 50. I forgot what they're called now. Premium packs, deluxe packs, whatever they're called. We've got those as well. So pretty nice, pretty interesting. And we've suddenly got cards here. Well, let's see what we got. Avatar Ang, yes, okay, great stuff. So red, green, white, and blue. Legendary creature, human avatar ally, 4 strength, 4 toughness, 4/4, flying, firebending 2. So every waterbend, earthbend, firebender, airbend, draw a card. Then if you've done all 4 this turn, transform Avatar Ang. So quite flavourful there. He becomes obviously the avatar. Avatar Ang, master elements. Avatar ally, legendary creature, 6/6, flying. Suppose you cast, cost Wheelberg less to cast. Beginning of each upkeep, you may transform Ang Master of Elements. If you do, give 4 life, draw 4 cards, put 4 +1/+1 counts on him, and he does 4 damage to each opponent. It's really ridiculously powerful. He's obviously transferring back and forth between being in the Avatar state, so quite flavourful there, really good. So you can waterbend, earthbend, all sorts in here, basically. But he's got firebending too, so whenever this creature attacks, add 2 fire mana, and it lasts till the end of combat, so pretty good. So there we are. So pretty interesting, pretty good mechanic, really. So we'll see that quite a lot. So yeah, we've got waterbending, earthbending. We'll find out what those are as well, or airbending as well. We'll come to that as we do it. We've got Soccer, Tenacious Tactician. 1 green, red, and a white. Got Menace and Prowess. So you can see what Menace is there. Creature with Menace can't be blocked by 2 more creatures. Prowess, when you cast a non-creature spell, it's +1/+1 to end the turn. Pretty good, pretty good. Why not? So he's a human warrior ally, legendary creature. What did I say? 1 blue, red, and white. Menace, Prowess. Other allies you control have Menace and Prowess. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Alright, so we've got a rare and a mythic there to start with. Some skins here as well. Katara, Water Tribe's Hope. I'm assuming this will be Katara here. Yes. Alright, 2 white, or 2 generic. White and 2 blue. Legendary creature, human warrior ally, 3/3, vigilance. And when Katara enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Waterman X, creature control, have base power and toughness, XX, return the turn. X can't be 0, activate only during your turn. Alright, so Waterman, your creatures and artifacts help you pay for waterbending costs. Each one you tap adds for 1 colourless, or generic rather. Alright, great stuff, there we go. Any more? Oh, there we go. Right, it's available now apparently. How about that? How about that? Right, get started. Okay, so we'll visit the shop first of all. We've got loads of stuff. In fact, we'll get the basic lands, which they usually send us here. Patch notes, yes. Weekly announcements, yes. Librarian guy. Not bad, not bad. Master the elements. Right, okay. Are you ready to find balance within yourself and your decks? I am. Take these 3 packs. It gives some basic lands to help you on your journey mastering 4 elements. I must admit, this is a great... for me, this is one of the best ones. Now we're looking for quite a few cards today. We're looking for we're looking for all sorts really. Basic, there's like I said, the land cycle in this is pretty good. We're looking for that. What you got to celebrate having basic lands. We've got the shrine land as well. We want to get. Got the shrines. Where I play with a shrine decks. Want to get all the shrines. Although I don't think any of them are that great really, other than maybe the prowess one, the fire one, the red one. But we'll see, you never know. I think the others, I don't know if they're that great. We get basic lands, look pretty good, don't they? Look very nice. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Wasteland Plains. I don't know what's going on there. But, yeah, what is going on there? Got the Air Temple, maybe upside down, perhaps. Yes, Southern Water Tribe. No idea what that is. Is that the underwater, well, the underground Fire Nation malarkey? I presume that's the Fire Nation itself. Maybe it's the Earth Kingdom. Don't know the range. Okay. And that's the swamp place, isn't it? All right, interesting. Okay. All right, there we go. So we'll go to the store. So goodies await us there. So I've got tons of stuff. Look at all this. Loads of stuff here. I've got the decks here to. That's not bad. Duplicate discount, alright, so. Okay. Those are cosmetics, look at this. It's just a bit of a shame that they don't have the voices, I don't think. The picture, we've got to look at that Uncle Iroh. To get him Suki. Azula, of course. Ozai as well. Brilliant. Yep, we'll be getting all these basically. There's almost no doubt in my mind. We'll be getting these. So there we go. So they'll be on the bundles, I think. All this stuff. I'll probably even have to get the basic lands. You know, I'm just an Avatar fan. What can I say? It's annoying though, really. It's gonna cost me loads, but there we go. But we always get the stickers. We have to get the stickers. Right, not many of them there, though, really, to be honest with you. My cabbages. Hopefully not. Loads of them, isn't there? Look at that. There's tons. There's loads of stuff. So we're getting all this stuff first of all. Why not? Look at all these. We've got to get them out. I saved up my gold for ages, so why not? Why not? Water, earth, fire, air. My cabbages. The quenchiest. That's rough, buddy. Secret tunnel. Yip, yip. Right, we'll get all these. And why not? These ones as well. You can't knock me down. Flamio Hotman. Alright, that's from season 4. Is it 3? I guess season 3. There's no war in Ba Sing Se. Okay, that's the when you're being brainwashed. Want to go penguin slay with me? Right. I am Melon Lord. Was that when he was when he'd gone off his face on that cactus juice? I can't remember now. Yeah, everyone changed on the final strat. Sharing tea with fascinating strangers, one of life's true lights. Yeah. One of the best TV series this, I must say. It's one of my favourites of all time. Yeah. But it's a small fortune and all this stuff, but we had to get it. Very friends. Look at that. Spent a small fortune on all this stuff. Even more to go. Look at all these card sleeves. There's so many of them. They've really gone all out on this. Haven't they? They've really gone all out. It's hard for me not to get these because basically I'm such a big fan of Avatar, you know. There's tons of stuff. Alright, well, we'll leave it there. We'll get to the packs now, I think. Although we might... how many packs have we got to open? We've got quite a lot. 53. What we'll do is we'll buy 10 more. Why not? Let's buy 10 more packs. We'll get to we'll buy 9 more because we get 9 more. And then we've got the new Bob, so we'll do that. Bad, not bad. Okay. That should keep us going, shouldn't it? That should keep us going. One more, give us a golden pack. There we go. Why not? There we are. Good stuff. Alright. Get to it then. So we'll open the golden packs last, I think. This is nice music. Yes, lovely stuff, lovely stuff. Ah dear. There we go. Alright. Let's get into it then. So we want some of the shrines. Got mythic pack straight away. Right. Union Archers, 1 and a red. Human Archer creature, free 1 with reach. Which enters, you may discard a card if you draw a card. Right, so we've got one of the typical tap lands. The red and black one. Canyon Crawler, 4 black. Spider Beast, creature 6/6, death touch. When it enters, creates a food token, swamp cycle for 2, so you can sacrifice it. Or discard it rather, such library for a swamp card without putting it in your hand. Pirate Peddlers, 2 and a black, human pirate creature, 2/2, death touch. If you sacrifice another opponent, put a +1/+1 count on this creature. Heartless Act, that's a reprint, 1 and a black. Choose 1 instant, destroy type creature, no counts on it, move up to 3 counts for type creature. Foggy Swamp Vinebender, right, that's the boss from Swamp Time, wasn't it? Where, yeah. Green and green, 4/3, human plant allies, creature can't be blocked by a creature with power 2 or less. Waterburn 5, puts a +1/+1 count on this creature, activate only during your turn. Waterburn. Your creature's artifacts can help you pay for it. Each one you tap pays for 1. Right, the Mythic. Sozin's Comet. 3 red. Source for each creature you control gains firebending 5 until end of turn. Tell it for 2 and the red white. So that's quite thematic, isn't it, for telling it? Okay, so you can pay 2 generic. This one, your hand face down, cast it for its latest turn. It's for tile cost. No creature attack. It's had 5 fire, so it's really, yeah, really flavorful. I like it. Let's see, bumped up all the firebenders. Okay. Lightning strike. Okay, that's pretty thematic as well with Azula. 2 and a red. Instant light does 3 damage to any targets. North Pole gates. You think that'd be a gates, wouldn't you? Standard taps. It's the right tap land. White and red. Rebellious captives. 1 and a green. Human peasant ally. Creature 2 exhaust 6. Put 2+1 counter on this creature. Then Earthbend 2. Alright, and why not? So why not? Earthbend 2. So the target land you control becomes a 0/0 land creature token with haste. Put 2+1/+1 counter. So that's the 2 side of the Earthbend. Exhaust. Right, activate its ability only once. Foggy Swamp Hunters, 3 in black, 3/4 human ranger ally. As long as you've drawn 2 more cards this turn, this creature has lifelink and menace. Tough, got tough as well, the Blind Bandit. 2 in a green, star 3, legendary creature human warrior ally. And tough enters Earthbend 2, so I mentioned that before. Toss power is equal to the number of +1/+1 counters on land you control. Nice, so when she first comes in, Earthbend 2, so you've got 2 +1/+1 counters on the land. Razor Rings, 1 and a white, instant, so it's 4 damage to attacking a block creature. You gain life equal to the excess damage dealt this way. That's a common wild card, uncommon even. And the mythic, not bad. Washi Tong Librarian, X Blue, Bird Spirit Legendary Creature, 1/1. This is meant to be a very good card, this one. The Librarian from the library they go to. It was underneath the sand. Flash, so it can be cast as an instant. Flying Vigilance. Flying, it's evasion basically, and be blocked by creatures with reach or flying. Vigilance, it doesn't attack when you attack with it. When Washi Tongue attacks, or enters rather, put X +1/+1 counters on him and draw half X cards, rounded down. Whenever the opponent searches their library, put +1/+1 counter on Washi Tongue and draw a card. Really good card, that one. That's a really good one. That a good pull, that one, definitely. I think that's going to be used quite a lot, especially with firebending, perhaps potentially. I've given you loads of red mana. Alright, what else we got? Deserter's Disciple, 1 and a red. Human Rebel Ally. Tap another type creature you control with power 2 or less. Can be blocked this turn, 2/2. Alright. Origin of Metal Bending, so tough there, breaking up from that cell. 1 and a green. Lesson instance. The lessons are meant to be quite powerful, aren't they, in this one? Destructive Artifact or Enchantment. It's a +1/+1 counter. And top creature you control, it gains indestructible at the end of turn. Alright. Cycle of Renewal. Sacrifice a land, search your card for 2 basic land cards, put them on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. Right. Buff Rhino Cavalry, 4 and a red. Human Mercenary 5/5 creature, 5 2. So yeah, you can it attacks, you have 2 red mana. Exhaust, 8, put 2 +1/+1 counters creature, against travel at the end of the turn. So he can do it when he wants. So that. Bring that one in. So, common wild card, we've got Shared Roots. We've already done that one, haven't we? So it's liable for a basic land card, put on the battlefield, tap, and shuffle. So that's a Rampant Growth. Or Explore, one or the other. Kyoshi Island Plaza, 3 in a red, green rabbit. Legendary Enchantment Shrine, so it's got the shrine, got the first shrine, which is good. Right, whenever Kyoshi Island Plaza enters, search your library up to 2 X basic land cards, where X is the number of shrines you control. Put those cards on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Whenever a shrine you control enters, search your library for a basic land card. Well, I don't really play basic land cards, my shrines, because it's 5 colour decks, so I'm not sure about that one. That doesn't seem... It doesn't seem to synergize with the shrines, basically, that. And it's also when shrine you control enters, I don't know. No, it's not bad, actually. It does say enters, so... Yeah, okay. But I don't play many basic lands, so I'm not sure. If it's just a land card... Yeah, don't know. Alright. Okay, we've got Ang at the Crossroads. 2 green, white, and blue. 3/3 human avatar ally. Flying, when Ang enters, look at the top 5 cards of your library. You may put a creature card mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. When another creature you control leaves the battlefield, transfer Ang at the beginning of the next upkeep. Because it's a Destined Saviour. Alright, he's a 4/4 avatar ally. Flying, land creature control have vigilance. At the beginning of your comment on your turn, Earthbend 2. Again, you put 2 +1/+1 counters on a land, and it becomes that creature, a 0/0 with those counters on. Not bad. I'm glad we got the shrine, but I'm not sure how it will fit in with my shrine deck. This seems to be the problem with these shrines in this one. They don't seem to really synergize with the sets as such, because there's only 5 shrines. And also, they don't synergize with shrines themselves, I don't think. At least I don't think so. I've got Path to Redemption, 1 and a white enchantment aura, enchant creature. Enchant creature can't attack or block. So pacifism pretty much. Pay 5. 5 generate. Sacrifice its aura, exile enchant creature, creates a 1/1 white eye creature token until only once this turn. Let's turn it into a good guy, I guess. It's got redemption, so it makes sense. Waterbending lesson, 3 in a rare, blue. Lesson sorcery, draw 3 cards and discard a card unless you waterbend 2. Right, is this the one that, yeah, that's not bad. That gives you to help you pay waterbend cost. Not too bad. Hello, BG, it's been some time. How are you doing? Yeah, I've been a bit out of sorts, basically. Just been, yeah, not with it, so trying to get back into it, but, yeah, it's been a long time. Good to see you back there. How have you been? It's been a long time. I'm hoping to get back into it, but I say this, and it never happens. But just time at the moment, BG. It's just time, you know, and lack of it, unfortunately. Oh dear. But how are you doing? Hope you do well. Back on Magic the Gathering, doing a bit of pack opening. You're good. Oh, good to hear. Good to hear. Yeah, I'm just very busy at the moment, BG. To be honest with you, I've found it quite difficult to. Yeah, I've not really played any games since I was last on. It's been that bad, you know. Honestly, that's how bad it's been. Not been playing anything. So it's not like I've been playing them and not streaming, you know. I've got like Donkey Kong I've not played since. I've got the new Pokemon, but I've not played it yet. So yeah, so just really behind. Need to get back into it, but it's been so difficult. I don't know. Oh, honestly, life, eh? Goodness me. But yeah, but I'm glad you're doing well. What games are you playing at the moment? Anything interesting? I've got Wartop Sentries here. 2 in a green, Humanized Soldier, 2/3, reach Death Touch. When this creature dies, if there's a lesson card in your graveyard, you regain 2 life. Leaves from the Vine. Oh, the classic song from Avatar. Are you into Avatar, The Last Airbender by any chance, BG? Yes, whenever you have the time, your stream life is not easy, but you can get through it. Oh yeah, thank you very much, BG. Yeah, it's difficult really. I mean, you know, I've got a job and all this, that and the other, you know what I mean? And doing other things, you know. Oh, yeah, I don't know. As you say, not easy these days. It should be though, shouldn't it? It sounds really straightforward just playing games, but I don't know, yeah. When life gets in the way. Life finds a way maybe, but it gets in the way as well. Leaf on the Vine here. It's an enchantment saga, 1 and a green. For the first chapter, mill 3 cards and correct food token. Alright. I guess he's gathering the food for the shrine. Put +1/+1 count on each of 2 type creature you control. Draw a card for this creature or lesson card in your graveyard. So, I don't know how thematic that is, but it's nice that it's there. You do what you enjoy, buddy. Oh, thank you very much. Yeah, well, I do like gaming actually, but it's just time sometimes, you know. Yeah, I don't know, but I do want to get back into it. There's loads of games I want to play. I think I mentioned this to you last time. I've got so many games I'd like to do. I think the thing is, you just got to do it. But sometimes I was at the point where I was going to bed quite late, and I was used to it, you know. So I'd be going to bed at 2 in the morning or something, getting up at 6. But you know, if you get out of the habit of it, it's difficult to start that again. So yeah, one of those, I think, one of those. But hopefully I will get back into it. Hopefully I will. Yeah, so there we go. Yeah, nobody's perfect, but you keep moving forward. Thank you very much. Yeah, this is it. This is it. Just got to keep at it, haven't you, really? As I say, you know, loads of games I want to play. I feel like I've struggled to stick with a game as well. That's my problem as well. You know, it's been quite some time, you know, I just can't. Some games just don't grab me anymore, or I don't persevere long enough. You know, I need to get doing that, really. Yeah, don't know what it is. Don't know what it is. Oh, Fire Nation attacks 4 and a red instant. 2/2 red creature tokens with firebending 1. Flashback 8. You can cast it from your graveyard with that. Let's see what the mythic is for this one. Badgermole Cup. This is a sought after card. Maybe one of the best in the set, believe it or not. 1 and a green, 2/2 Badgermole creature. When this creature enters Earthbend 1, when you tap the creature mana, add an additional green. Goodness me, so it really synergizes well. And then you're Earthbending as well with your lands. Games were better back in the day. Who knows? Maybe a good one comes out somewhere. This is, I think, yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? Maybe it's rose-tinted specs or whatever, isn't it? But yeah, I know what you mean. In these days, it's hard to find something that really stands out, but there's a few good ones. I feel like you've seen it all before, isn't it? That's the thing. I think you don't really feel compelled as much. And also, the availability is so... You have so many games available now. There's all these free-to-play ones. There's Xbox Live. It's quite difficult to... to dedicate yourself to a game when there's so many other ones out, isn't it? It's really difficult. I know some people manage it. I know one of my friends is quite good at it. They don't really just focus on a game. But I find it quite difficult, and I think it's because I don't have as much time to play them. So back in the day, you could finish a game. You spend like 40 hours in a week on it. I remember when I was at university and stuff, I used to, do that. But I can't do it anymore. So, you just don't get through the games as quick. And I feel like you lose the value of them as well, and also you just don't dedicate yourself to them. So it's difficult. It's very difficult, I think. Yeah. And how about yourself, BG? What games are you playing at the moment? Has anything caught your eye? Curious farm animals. 1 white. Boar, elk, bird, ox for creature. 1/1. When this creature dies, you get 3 life. You can pay 2s. 2 generic sacrifices creatures, strokes with 1 target artifact enchantment. So a lot of enchantment hate in the set. Forecasting fortune teller, 1 and a blue. Human advisor ally, 1/3. When this creature enters a clue token, sacrifice a clue token for 2 generic mana and draw a card. Turtle duck, how nice. 1 green, so 0/4. Turtle bird. Pay 3 colours, or generic rather, and turn to turn. This creature has base power 4 against trample. Goodness me. Dilate Indoctrination, 1 and a black. Sorcery lesson, choose 1 type opponent reveals their hand. You choose a non-permanent card from it. The player discards card or Earthbend 2. 2 +1/+1 counters on the land. It becomes a creature until end of turn or what have you. Honestly, the games I like the most are classic old school games or adventure story. Yeah, I know what you mean. Actually, I like those. I'd like to. They're ones I wanted to plan. I wanted to do like a classic day. Just of anything really. It doesn't have to be like Speedball 2 or something. That's what I'd like to try and do. Maybe some adventure ones as well. And I'd like to play Broken Sword and stuff like that. Do you mean like point and click adventure games? But my Jaded Edge, 1 and a red. Prowess, exhaust 3, put a double strike count on my. Regenerate for that. Prowess, whenever you cast a spell, non-creature spell, put +1/+1 count on my. Was it May? It's May, isn't it? I'm sure it's May. Corrupt Court Official, 2 and a black, human advisor creature. It enters, target opponent discards the card, so 1/1. Got the Foggy Swamp Spirit Keeper, 1 blue and a black, human druid ally, 2/4, lifelink creature. Enjoy your second card each turn, create a 1/1 colour spirit creature token with this spirit. This token can't block or be blocked by non-spirit creatures. The rare for the pack, Tiger Seal. Right, it's a blue, 3/3. It's pretty cheap for a 3/3, but I'm sure there's a catch. Cat Seal, beginning of your upkeep. Tap this creature whenever you draw your card. Your second card each turn, untap this creature. Alright. I reckon that one will be broken. Retro games, you say? Yeah, I do quite like. I want to play lots of old Amiga games, basically, or the old just like we played last time, Sonic and stuff like that. I'd like to get back into them. What do you class as a retro game, though, BG? What's a retro game to you? Are we talking 8-bit, 16-bit, or even these days, retro games you can argue to be 32-bit? Would you say a PlayStation 1 game is a retro game? I mean, that's a funny one. It depends how old you are, of course. I mean, for me, it's very strange to think of it as a PS1 game, as a retro game. 16-bit like SNES and Mega Drive, yeah, or Genesis if you're in the US, yes. I think that's what I think 16-bit as well. I feel like ones before then, the Master System, the NES, they're maybe a bit too old, and I feel like I'm not really, I feel like they did have a good gameplay and things, but I feel like they're just a bit too old now. I don't know. I feel like the 16-bit games have a lot more story and a lot more something about them that's a bit more interesting, isn't it? It's whereas I feel like 8-bit's maybe a bit too old now. I feel like I don't know. It depends. There's Tetris, stuff like that. People like. I realise that, but I don't know. But yeah, for me, it's the Amiga. I really like the Amiga and Super Nintendo. I'd like to, as I say, go back and play some of the old Final Fantasy, some of the old Amiga games. Is on my list, but that list keeps growing, and I never get anything off it. Oh, honestly. Cunning Maneuver, spelled the American way. 1 and the red instant. Target creature is +3/+1 to end a turn. Create a clue token. Right, we've got the tap land here. So, red and a white. Firebending lesson. 1 red instant lesson. Kicker 4. You can pay additional cost for generic. Firebending lesson does 2 damage to target creature. If supposed kick does 5 damage. Dead. Passionate Healer. 1 and a white. Human Cleric Ally, 2/2. Creature, whenever this creature becomes tapped, you gain 1 and scry 1, so the top card library. Put it at the bottom if you want. 8 bits, 60 bits even 2 bits. A 2-bit one, goodness me, I don't know what a 2-bit game would be, but yeah. Well, this is it. If it's a good game, but I feel like 16-bit though, you've got the balance of the retro feel and a quality game that's got some depth to it. I feel like some of the 8-bit ones I know are a bit like that, but a lot of them, I don't know. A lot of them don't hold up as well, do they? If the ones like Tetris or Mario, they kind of do. But even like the old Zeldas and stuff like that, I don't know if they really do. I feel like I'd rather just play a 16-bit Zelda, like one on the SNES. Just some of the Game Boy. It's a Game Boy 8-bit, I guess you'd say. But if in the Game Boy and Game Gear, they might be 8-bit actually, but they're a bit different, aren't they? I feel like they're, 8.5-bit or something like that. You know what I mean? 12-bit maybe. I don't know, but you know what I mean. They're a bit better than just the old school like Spectrum games and stuff. Like they were good at the time, but like if you play, remember I think there's a game called Pole Position or something like that I used to play on the C64 with my brother, and but there's no real depth to it. It's not a bad game, but it's like a Formula 1 racing game, but you don't really, it's not real. If you'd rather play like Lotus Esprit Turbo Challenge or whatever on the Amiga or something like that, you know what I mean? There's something a bit more about them, Invasion Submersible. 2 and a blue. Artifact vehicle 0/0. When this vehicle enters, return to one target non-land permanent to owner's hand. Exhaust. Waterbend free. This vehicle becomes an artifact creature. Put 3+1/+1 counters on it. Waterbend in there, so things can help cast it. In the exhaust, you can only do it once. Alright, so we've got the rare. Azula, Cunning Usurper. 2 blue, black. Human Noble Rogue. Legendary creature 4/4. Firebending 2. When it attacks, you had 2 red mana. When Azula enters, top opponent exiles an untold creature they control. Then they exile a non-land card from the graveyard. During your turn, you may cast cards exiled with Azula, and you may cast them as though they had flash. One of any type can be used to cast some spells. Interesting, that'll be one of those decks that pinches your cards. If you like Sonic, there's a fan game called Sonic Triple Trouble 16 bits. It's a fan game on Game Jolt. Alright, it's a masterpiece. I've not heard of that one. Because there was Sonic, what was it? The one that was a fan project. Was that? I can't remember what that was called now. But there's another one. Is that quite new? Is it Sonic Triple 16-bit? I'll look out for that one. Yeah, thank you, BG. I might have a look into that then. I'll look into that. I wanted to go through all the Sonic games, especially Sonic 1. It's something about it that I've always quite liked. Sonic. But yeah, okay. I'll make a note of that for sure. So I might basically for the things messing me up a bit. So I'm just I'll take a photo of your chat there. There we go, so I can remember that for later. If I do a copy and paste this on the other, basically I'll lose the sound, so I'll... It's been a bit of a pain. OBS has been a bit of a pain for some reason when I'm playing this, I don't know why. Yes. Giza Leaper. 4 and blue, can't speak. Human Warrior Ally, creature. 4/3, fly, waterbend 4, draw a card and discard a card. We've got the Serpent's Pass, which is the tap land for blue and black. Earth Kingdom Soldier, 4 and hybrid mana. White and green. Human Soldier, 3/4 vigilance. When this creature enters, put +1/+1 count each up to target creature control. Beetle-headed Merchants, 4 and a black, 5/4 human creature citizen. Right, whenever this creature attacks, you may sacrifice another creature or artifact. If you do, draw a card and put +1/+1 count on this creature. We've got Grand Ran as well. Yeah, if you do them all in order, you'll have fun. I might rage a little. I know, this is it. Yeah. Oh dear, I know they can be a bit. That's the thing as well. It's the perseverance, isn't it? But I'll tell you what I am tempted by: Super Mario Galaxy. I know these are not. Well, they are retro games, kind of, aren't they? I think was it the Wii? Mario Galaxy, I guess it was. They're re-releasing on the Switch, and they were really good actually. I really quite enjoyed those. But again, I played Super Mario Odyssey. I just never quite got into it. I don't know why. I just never persevered with it. And what was the other one recently? I guess it was Mario Kart. I thought Mario Kart wasn't that great actually. Mario Kart World. I didn't really enjoy it that much. It was all right for a bit, but it just became so samey, and I don't know. I felt like the open world design didn't lend itself to the game that much because you had too much open area. It was just nothing. Mario Wonder as well came out, didn't it? But I don't know. I never quite caught on. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. One of those. Sonic 2 I'd like to play. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but really repetitive. Yeah, yeah. This is it, you know. But it was a launch title, wasn't it? One of those. Donkey Kong I really enjoyed, but I guess, you know, it's a bit. I guess that's a bit repetitive in a way, but not in a bad way. I don't think. I think Mario Kart World was repetitive in a bad way. Yeah. So I don't know, interesting one, but yeah, Sonic. I'd like to get Sonic 1, Sonic 2. I'd like to go through them really and play them, but yeah, on the list. And the Metroid 4's coming out soon. So Metroid Prime 4. I wanted to play Metroid. I did play Metroid Prime for quite some time, actually. Didn't mean to rhyme there. All the Sonic games are about going fast to beware of the trolls. Yes. When you mean beware of the trolls, do you mean online trolls? Or you mean trolls in the games? I don't remember. Do you get a lot of people? There's a lot of like negativity on people playing Sonic. Is that what you mean by that? Yeah, I don't know. Is that oh dear. Yeah, Gran looks a bit. I don't like the artwork on Gran there. I think she just looks a bit too big in that coat. It's not quite right. Legendary creature, human peasant ally. Whenever Gran becomes tapped, draw a card and discard a card. Non-creature spells you cast. Your cast costs 1 generic less to cast, as long as there are 3 or more lesson cards in your graveyard. Gran's pretty good. Uncle Iroh as well. Look at that. 1 hybrid brand of fire and green. Times 2. Human noble ally. Legendary creature 4/2. Fire brand 1. Less spells you cast cost 1 colorless less to cast, or generic rather. And I've got Ozai the Phoenix King. 2 black, red. Legendary creature human noble 7/7. Trample and haste. Goodness me, Firebending 4. If you would lose unspent mana, that mana becomes red instead. Ozai's flying instructor as long as you have 6 or more unspent mana. That might be quite good in my Azarax and Ceiling deck, to be honest with you. Being a 7/7. Might be. I meant the enemies are right, okay, yes. Are the trolls in there? Are they just general enemies? Or are they, I don't know, yeah, is that yeah, are they actually called trolls in it? I don't know. Or maybe in that new one you mentioned. Or just a way of calling it the enemies, maybe. So what's your favourite retro game then, BG? What's your game of choice for retro experiences? Ghostly Village, land does tap, so it's a tap land again. Right. Green and white. Avatar Enthusiasts, okay. This is kind of a bit crazy there. 2 and a white, 2/2 human peasant ally. Whenever ally control enters, put +1/+1 count on this creature. Porcupine, 2 and a red. Board Porcupine, 2/2 creature. Whenever you cast on creature spell, put +1/+1 count on this creature. Isn't that just prowess? And it doesn't go at the end of turn, maybe. Honest Work. When Uncle Iroh and Zuko open their own tea shop. Tea cafe, yeah. Not sure about that, but one blue. Enchant aura, creature and poke controls. When its aura enters, tap enchanted creature and remove all counters from it. Tap creature lose all abilities and citizen, base power and toughness 1/1, and tap add generic named Humble Merchant. Right, okay. We get the picture of that. Right. Ang's Journey, 2 generic, kicker 2, lesson sorcery. Search library for a basic land card. If the spell's kicked, instead search library for a basic land card and a shrine card. Reveal those cards, put them into your hand. So that might be quite good for. Interesting. Again, don't use basic lands too much. Not bad. Not bad actually. That's not bad. That's one to consider. That, you know, might need that from a shrine deck. Could be quite a good way of finding shrines. But you have to kick it though, don't you? It's not cheap in that case. So I don't know. Not sure. If it's just 2 mana to find a shrine, that'd be pretty good. I never tried RPG games yet. They would crash my floppy disk laptop. I see. Honestly. Yeah, you got a floppy disk laptop. Goodness me. Well, if you try some of the old school ones, as I say, like the 16-bit ones, they should be alright. Floppy disk laptop. Goodness me. Yeah, that's a blast from the past. Oh. That's quite. I bet that feels quite nice having a floppy disk laptop, though. I must say. It's the avatar state. 1 white, instant lesson. On turn, type creature you control becomes an avatar in addition to its other types. Gives flying. First strike, lifelink, and hexproof. That's not bad. We've got my Scornful Striker. 1 and a black. We have this one, but we don't. But this is meant to be quite good. Legendary creature, human noble ally. 2/2. First strike. Whenever player casts on creature spell, they lose 2 life. Is it Mai or May? I can't remember. I'm sure it's Mai, isn't it? I'm sure it is. Yeah, there was some good RPGs on the Amiga back in the day. Probably the PC. Whether they stand up as much, I don't know. Difficult. I think some of the old school RPGs, they're quite clunky, you know. They've definitely been streamlined a lot. I'll go finish my studying. I'm glad I ran into your stream. See you. Good stuff, BG. Yeah, we'll see you again. Good to see you again anyway. Hopefully I'll catch you next time. We'll do some, I'll try, hopefully I'll get some set of schedules in place. But I've been saying that for months, haven't I? So I need to just commit to it, don't I? But, yeah, one of those. But yeah, take care, BG. Enjoy your studying. Let me know what studying you're doing, actually, next time we chat, maybe. Deadly Precision. Alright, so it's Mai again. 1 black, sorcery, additional cost to cast a spell. Pay 4 generic or sacrifice an artifact creature. Destroy target creature. Get some swaps now. Fire Nation Cadets. 1 red. Human soldier creature. 1/2. This creature has 5 burning 2 as long as there's a lesson in your graveyard. You can pay 2 generic. This creature gets +1/+0 to end of turn. Master Paku. 1 and a blue. 1 free. Human advisor ally. Legend creature. Prowess. Remember, Master Paku runs tapped. Target player mills X cards, where X is the number of lesson cards to your graveyard. Prowess when you cast another creature spell, put +1/+1 count on it. Maybe you have the time, you stream, no rush. Thank you very much, BG. Yeah, I'll get there in the end. I want to try and be more prolific with it. I really do. I need to get back on top of it. Yeah. There's so many games I want to play. I wanted to play, what's it called? RimWorld. I wanted to get into that, doing the regular sessions on that. You know, you could have, you could be in it, for instance. It's just like a sort of, just a base building game almost. Where you got characters in the town and stuff. I wanted to do that. I wanted to do a few things, but yeah. Hopefully I'll get there. Hopefully I will get there, like you say. Soccer Strategist. 1 and 2 hybrid mana, both of which are white and blue. Human warrior ally, legend creature. 2/4 vigilance. When soccer, at least one other creature attack, draw a card. The rare. The last Agni Kai. Look at that. Good artwork there. 1 and a red. Instant target creature control. Fights target creature and opponent control. If the creature to opponent controls excess damage this way, add that much red mana. So on the turn, you don't lose unspent red mana as the steps phase out. Alright. Bad, not bad. Callous Inspector. 1 black, human soldier menace with creature. Creature with menace. 1/1. When this creature dies, it deals 1 damage to you. Create a clue token. So you can pay 2 colorless, or generic rather. Sacrifice token and draw this card. Boomy Bash. 3 and a red. Sorcery, choose 1. Boomy Bash deals damage equal to the number of lands you control target creature. Destroy target land creature or non-basic land. Alright, interesting. Octopus Form. Instant lesson, target creature you control gains +1/+1 against hexproof end of turn. Treetop Freedom Fighters. 2 and a red. Human Rebel Ally, haste. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Vengeful Villagers. 3 and a white, human citizen. 3/3. Whenever this creature attacks, choose target creature and opponent controls, tap it, then you may sacrifice an artifact creature. If you do, put a stun count on the chosen creature. Treetop Freedom Fighters. Alright, 2 and a red, 2/1, human Rebel Ally creature. Haste. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Vengeful Villagers, so we've done that 1 minute ago. 3 and a white, 3/3. When this creature starts, choose target creature and opponent controls, tap it, and you may sacrifice an artifact creature. If you do, put a stun count on the chosen creature. Got some wild cards here, common and uncommon. Fire Nation Drill, 2 black, 6/3 artifacts, legendary artifact vehicle. Trample. When the Fire Nation Drill enters, you may tap it. If you do, destroy target creature with powerful or less. You can pay 1 generic. Opponents you control. Opponents control lose hexproof and indestructible end turn. Crew 2. Right. Okay, not bad. Right, Bender's Water Skin. Okay. Right, 3 water benders presumably. 3 and 3 generic, or 3 colours rather. Artifacts. Untap this artifact during each other player's untap step. Add 1 mana of any colour. Alright, get some swaps again. Now, Haru Hidden Talent, 1 and green. Legendary creature human peasant ally 1/1. Whenever another ally you control enters, Earthbend 1. Yoshi Warriors. Being a white human warrior ally, 3/3. When this creature enters, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. The rare, it's just a wild card, alright. Start to go through them quicker now as we get more and more swaps. Earth Rumble Wrestlers, 3 in a hybrid red and green mana. Human warrior performer, 3/4 reach. This gets +1/+0 and has trample as long as you have a land. Control a land creature or a land entered your battle under control this turn. Platypus bear, right, 1 and hybrid blue and white, I think it is. I think it's blue and white. Yes, Platypus bear 2/3. Oh, it's blue and green, isn't it? Sorry. Got the wrong around. Platypus bear, defender. When this creature enters, mill 2 cards. As long as there's less card in your graveyard, this creature can attack as though it didn't have defender. This would be a common thing with defender cards these days. The boulder, ready to rumble, 3 and a green. Human warrior performer, legendary creature, 4/4. When the boulder attacks, Airbender X, where X is the number of creatures you control with power 4 or greater. Right. Okay. Terrible. Razor Rings, had that one before. Honest Work, had that before. Iro Team Master, yes. It's got a 1 and a red and a white. 2/2 human citizen ally legendary creature. When Iro enters, create a food token. Beginning of combat on your turn. You have a target opponent gain control of target opponent you control. When you do, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Put +1/+1 counter on that token. For each opponent you own, your opponent's control. Interesting, I'm not sure about that, but it sounds like it could be good. Surely there could be a way to make that work. Got some mythics here. Sold out. 3 and a black. Instant exile type creature. If it was dealt damage this turn, create a clue token. Earth Village Ruffians. 2 and hybrid black and green mana. Human Soldier Roll creature. When this creature dies, Earthbend 2. It's a 3/1. It'll quench ya. There we go. It's the cactus juice that had an adverse effect on soccer, we'll say that. 1 and a blue. Instant lesson. Counter type spell unless it's control base 2. Alright, 2 generic. Hog Monkey, 2 and a black, 3/2 boar monkey creature. You have come on your turn, create a target creature control with a +1/+1 counter on it. Gains menace until end of turn. Exhaust 5. Generic, put 2 +1/+1 counters on this creature. Seismic Sense. Okay, 1 green. Sorcery lesson, look at the top X cards of your library, where X is the number of lands you control. You may reveal a creature or land card from among them, put it into your hand, put the rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. Tough there, Blind Bandit, got some mythics here. 2 mythics. Look, Bribery. Alright, 3 blue, sorcery. Search top opponent's library for a creature card and put it into the counter battlefield under your control. Then that player shuffles. These are from the special set, aren't they? Legend of Kyoshi. Right, is that a new one? Yes. A saga. So 4 green. Alright, so first chapter, draw cards equal to the greatest power among creature control, and then Earthbend X, where X is the number of cards in your hand. When it comes to the hand, addition to attack island as well. They're 3, so that's when she separates those lands, isn't it? That's the gist of it. Get rid of that guy. Exile this saga and return to battlefield chapter on your control. The 5/4 legendary avatar. As control of Trample and Hexproof. Add X mana of any one colour and you tap this card, where X is the greatest power among creature control. Right. Great stuff. Okay, Abandon Attachments. 1 and hybrid blue-red. Lesson, instance. You may discard a card if you draw 2 cards. Earthbending lesson, 3 and a green. Earthbend 4. Simple as that. Rumble Arena. Right, land vigilance. When this land enters, scry 1. Still top guide library. Put it on the bottom of the library if you want. You can tap it to add a colourless, so you can pay 1 and tap it to add 1 mana of any colour. Right, Jong's Deserters. Right, 1 and a white, human ally, 1/2. When this creature enters, put +1/+1 count type creature. Tundra Tank, 2 and a black, artifact vehicle, 4/4, 5 and 1. When this vehicle enters, target creature control gains indestructible until end of turn. Crew 1. Common wildcard there. Buzzard Boss Colony, 3/4. Oh, sorry, a 3 and a black, it's a 2/2, bird instant. Creature flying when it enters, you may sacrifice an artifact to a creature. If you do, draw a card. Whenever another creature control dies, if it had counts on it, put its counts on this creature. Okay. High Nation Palace. So there we go. It's got one of the lands here. The standard is tap does control basic land. Tap it to add 1 red. Pay 1 red and a generic to tap it. And then tap creature control gives 5/4 to end of turn. Right. That's one of the lands we wanted, that's for sure. Not got many shrines yet though. Cat Owl, 3 and hybrid white blue mana, cat bird creature, 3/3 flying when it attacks and taps artifact or creature. So that'd be quite good for that 1 mana lion seal or whatever it was, wouldn't it? Origin of Metal Bending, maybe anyway, that's when it attacks, I guess, maybe not. We've had that one, haven't we, I think. How to Start a Riot, 2 and a red, instant lessons, target creatures menace to end of turn. Creatures type player controls get +2/+0 to end of turn. Serpent of the Pass, 5 blue, 6/5. Creature Serpent, if there are 3 or more lesser cards in your graveyard, you may cast the spells that had flash. The spell costs 1 less to cast for each non-creature non-land card in your graveyard. Alright, and then we've got the mythic. Fated Firepower. On X, red, red, red. Enchantment Flash. This creature enters with X. This enchantment, sorry, enters with X fire counters on it. If a source you control will deal damage to an opponent or permanent opponent controls, it does that much damage plus the amount of damage equals the number of counters on this enchantment instead. Interesting, we've got Flash as well. Not bad, not bad. Right, what else have we got? Barrels of Blasting Jelly. Alright, one generic, yes, artifact. Spend one generic and add one mana of any colour. Activate only once each turn. You can spend 5 and tap it. Sacrifice the artifact, it does 5 damage to target creature. Ember Island Production. So that's when they have that the play. That's all the people playing the team. Free water, free blue. Choose one sorcery. Create a copy of target creature control. It's legendary. It's not legendary, and it's a 4 for here in addition to its other types. Oh, okay. Create a token that's a copy of target creature and opponent controls. It's not legendary. It's a 2/2 coward for its other types. Right, formatted there for the play. Secret Tunnel. This island can't be blocked. This land can't. Tap it to add a generic, or colourless rather, and pay 4 generic and tap to target creature you control. 2 target creature you control. Share a creature type can't be blocked this turn. Just to say, if you Earthbend that one, could be quite good. Not bad, not bad. What we got this time? Okay, got a tap land here for red and green. Got Mongoose Lizard. Right, 4 red. Mongoose Lizard, 5/6 creature. Menace. This creature enters does 1 damage to any target. You can mount and cycle it for 2. Pay 2 generic. And discard it to look for a basic mounting card. Combustion Technique. Combustion man there. 1 in the red. Instant lesson. Combustion Technique deals damage equal to 2 plus the number of lesson cards you have graveyard to target creature. If the creature would die this turn, exile it instead. Right, and Hermitric Herbalist. Hermitic? Right, and it's yes, a green and a blue. Human Druid ally. Creature 2/3. Tap it to 1 mana of any colour. You can tap it to 2 mana in any combination of colours. When this mana only to cast lesson spells. Right, a bit too dedicated. Precious there. Firebending Student, one of the best cards in the set. Strangely enough. 1 in the red, Human Monk, 1/2, prowess, 5 and X, where X is the creature's power. With all the stuff going on in this set, you can get this creature to have like 5 power in no time, if not more. And then you're adding 5 extra mana, red mana, when you firebend it. When it attacks, it's crazy. Not a bad card, that one. Alright, Watery Grasp. Okay, nice. 1 blue. Enchantment Aura, enchant creature. Enchant creature doesn't attack during its control's untap step. Waterspend 5. Enchant creature's owner shuffles it into their library. I've tapped things for 5 mana for that. Professor Zell, Anthropologist. 2 hybrid mana of is it basically? Is that red and blue? Legendary creature, human advisor ally, 0/3. Tap it to discard a card, draw a card. You can pay 1 generic and tap it, sacrifice Professor Zell, return that instant sorcery card from your graveyard to your hand. Activate only once its turn. Does he die in the that place? So he gets buried underneath it, doesn't he? Abandoned Air Table. Alright, so this is another one. Good one of the land cycle we want. So this land enters tap, let's control basic land. Tap it to add a white. We'll pay 3 and a white and tap it. So a free generic, +1/+1 count on each creature control. So pretty good, those lands, I think. Not bad at all. What other goodies have we got? We've only got 1 shrine yet. We need more shrines. Merchant of Many Hats. Alright, 1 and a black. Human Peasant Ally, 2/2. Creature. Pay 2 and a black to return this card from your graveyard to your hand. Alright, and we've got Earth Kingdom Protectors. 1 white. Human Soldier Ally creature. Vigilance, 1/1. Sacrifice this creature, another target ally control gets indestructible to end of turn. Right, so it's that typical section 1. Judy. 1 of many. 1 and a black. 2/2 Human Advisor. You can pay black and tap it to surveil 1. So look at top guide library. You can put it in your graveyard if you want. Right, to create a token that's copy this creature and sacrifice an artifact creature. Activate only once as a sorcery. This is a sorcery. Right. Soccer Tenacious Tactician. We already got him though. We got him free with the start of it. Not bad. What other ghosts we got? Oh, a mythic pack. What can we get? Zuko's Exile, 5 generic. Instant lesson, exile target artifact. Feature or enchantment. Its control creates a clue token. Right. Clue token, pay 2 and sacrifice it and draw a card. Ang, the last Airbender. 3 and a white, legendary creature, human avatar ally. 3/2, flying. When Ang enters, airbend up to 1 target non-land permanent. Right, whenever you cast a lesser spell, Ang gains life and turn to turn. So airbend to airbend a permanent or card, exile it. If the card is exiled this way, its owner may cast it from exile paying 2 colours rather than paying its mana cost. 2 generic rather. Swamp Snare Trap, 2 in the black, enchantment aura. The spell costs 1 less to cast. 1 generic less to cast if it targets creature with flying. Enchanted creature gets -5, -3. Right. Solstice Revelations. Avatar Roku there. 2 in a red, instant lesson. Exile cards from the top of your library until you exile a non-land card. You may cast that card without paying its mana cost. If the spell's mana value is less than the number of mountains you control. If you don't cast this card this way, put it into your hand. Flashback for 6 and a red. Mythic. Secrets of Bloodbending. Alright, there we go. Remember Bloodbending. For 4 blue, which is appropriate, I think. Sorcery Lesson. As an addition cost to cast this spell, you may waterbend 10. Right. You control type opponent during the next combat phase. If a spell's additional cost was paid, you control that player during the next turn instead. Exile Secret of Bloodbending. I guess it might work with Firebending, that might it? Because you get loads of blue mana, maybe. Yeah, sorry, red mana from that. Waterbending is you can use other your creatures to tap their power for it. But what else we got here? Azula Always Lies. 1 and a black, instant lesson, choose 1 or both. Target creatures -1/-1 to end the turn, or put a +1/+1 count on target creature. Right, Misty Palms, that's the tap land for white and black. Lost Days, 4 and a blue, instant lesson. The owner of target creature or enchantment puts into their library, second from the top or on the bottom, you create a clue token. Right, Rorschach's Audience, 1 and a green, human citizen creature, 2/1. You type it to add a green. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 green instead. Crashing Wave, blue, sorcery. As an addition to cast a spell, Waterman X. Subs X target creatures, then distribute 3 stun counters among target creatures your opponent's control. Right. Okay. Interesting. If that's any good or not, that one. The Earth King, right, there we go, 3 and a green, 2/2, human noble ally, grizzly bear. When the Earth King enters, it's a 4/4 green bear token, creature token. Right, whenever 1 or more creatures you control powerful or greater attack, switch library for up to that many basic land cards, put them on top of a tap, then shuffle. I think it's the only creature in the whole series that's just a regular creature. It's not like 2 creatures in one, that bear. I'm sure that's the case. Usually they're all like 2 creatures combined together, as we've seen. I'm sure it's even a joke in the animation, I'm sure of it. If I remember correctly. Rowdy Snowballers, 2 and a blue. Human Peasant Ally, 2/2 creature. When this creature enters, top target creature and opponent controls and put a stun counter on it. There we got 2. Guru Pathic, right, 2 and 2 hybrid mana, green and blue. Human Monk Ally, legendary creature, 2/4. So this is the only guy from India, isn't it, in the series as well. When Guru Pathic enters, or Pathic, look at the top 5 cards in your library. You may reveal a lesson, saga, or shrine from among them, put it into your hand. The rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Whenever you cast a lesson, saga, or shrine spell, put a +1/+1 counter with creature control. Again, though, I do a shrine deck, and I just don't think this would go with it. You know what I mean? Maybe if you had a shrine, commander deck, maybe. Where you can just be putting all these random shrine things in there. And at the Crossroads. Right, 2 green, white, and blue. 3/3. Have we already had this one? Yeah, we've already had him, haven't we? Alright. Just in it, okay. Some wild cards there. Not bad so far. I'd say, well, not many shrine stuff. I want the actual shrines, but Alright, so Glider Kids, right? So this is where all those technician guys don't need to get infiltrate. Just taking one of the old air temples. 2 and a white, human pilot ally, 2/3, flying. When this creature enters, scry 2. Guide library, put at the bottom if you want. Giant Koi, 4 blue, 5/7, creature fish, 5/7. Waterburn 3, this creature can be blocked this turn. Island cycling 2, so you can pay 2 to cycle it and look for an island. from your deck. Momo, playful pet. Right, 1 white. Legendary creature, Lemur bat ally, 1/1. When flying and vigilance, when Momo leaves the battlefield, choose 1 create a food token. +1/+1 counter type creature control. Or scry 2. Up to your library. Put any number of them on the bottom of your library, and the rest in any order. Oh, it's airbending that, doesn't it? Soccer's Haiku. 3 blue instant lesson. Counter target spell. Draw a card, then mill 3 cards. Untap target land. Like the way that's actually a haiku. The instructions there. Interesting. Okay, I don't remember him doing any haikus there in the thing. He must have done, but I don't remember. Earth King's Lieutenant. Green and a white, human soldier ally creature, 1/1, trample. When this creature enters, put +1/+1 counter on each other ally you control. Whenever another ally you control enters, put +1/+1 counter on the creature. So, nothing too dramatic there. Okay, meditation pools. That's the green and the blue tap land. Rocky Rebuke. 1 and a green instant. Type creature control deals damage equal to its power type creature and opponent controls. Alright, and then we've got Zuko Exile Prince. 3 and a red. Legendary creature, human noble. 4/3. Firebending 3. When you attach, you have 3 red mana. You can pay 3 generic. Exile top card of your library. You may play that card this turn. And the rare, Agna Kayla. I don't remember hearing it. It's great art with that though. I do like that one. The eclipse. Lunar Eclipse. This land is tapped as control basic land. You can tap it to add a blue, or you can pay 2 generic and a blue and tap it to draw a card, discard a card. The good lands, though, we've got a few of them. We've got 3 of the 5 of them so far. Alright. Got Corrupt Court Official, 1 and a black. Human Advisor, 1/1. Creature, when this creature enters, destroy a target opponent discards a card. A June Bounty Hunter. I think Ira was a big fan of her. 1 and a black, 2/2, human mercenary legendary creature. June can't be blocked as long as you've drawn 2 more cards this turn. And pay 1, sacrifice another creature, create a clue token, activate it during your turn. Got Iguana Parrot, there you go, you see about the 2 creature types. 2 and a blue, Lizard Bird Pirate, 2/2, Flying Vigilance Prowess. Yeah, okay. Master Piandao. We want to train soccer and to use a sword. 4 and a white, 4/4, human warrior ally, legendary creature. First strike. Master Piandao attacks. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an ally, equipment, or lesson card among them, put into your hand. The rest of the bottom of your library in a random order. I think it's a very good flavour hit, this set, I must say. It just really works so well. Really well designed, this one. Sandbender Scavengers. It's white and a black, 1/1 human rogue creature. Whenever you sacrifice another opponent, put +1/+1 counter on this creature. When this creature dies, you exile it. When you do, return target creature card with mana value less than or equal to this creature's power from go to the battlefield. Surprised we've not got any of the only 1 shrine so far. I want that shrine land as well. Right, okay, we've got Fire Sages here. 1 and a red. Human cleric creature, 2/2, firebending 1 red, and you can put +1/+1 count on this creature. The rare, Fire Nation Drill, I've had that one before, so only 1 new card in that pack. We're getting to that point now. Going to be all swapped soon. A mythic in this one. Otter Penguin, there we go again. 1 and the blue, Otter Bird, 2 Otter Bird, oh yeah, I guess, okay, yeah, I guess it is. Creature, whenever you draw your second card each turn, this creature gets +1/+2 until the turn and can't be blocked this turn. Bitter Work, 1 a red and a green. Enchantments, whenever you attack a player with 1 or more creatures with power 4 upgrades, draw a card. You can exhaust it with 4 generic, Earthbend 4, activate any during your turn. 4 +1/+1 counters on the creature, becomes a 0/0 creature with those counters on. Got Flopsy, 4 green, 4/4, 8 goat, legendary creature. When it enters, with a +1/+1 counter on each creature control. Each creature control with power 4 or greater can't be blocked by more than 1 creature. Alright, and the mythic. That's a wild card. Good to have, but they're not very exciting to talk about. Alright. Airbending lesson, 2 and a white. What's he called? His master, what's he called? I can't remember his name. Oh. I forgot the name of Aang's master. What was his name? Oh, that's annoying, I forgot. Oh, Bigatsu, there it says there. Very interesting move, you one, Monkey Yatsu. Okay, yeah, there we go. in the flavor text. Alright, airbend target non-land permanent, draw a card. So airbend, Exile it, and if a card is say its owner may cast it without paying 2 rather than paying its mana cost. I think you get ones where you can basically cast those for 2 cheaper with one of the cards, might be Appa or something like that, but they become free. Tough, the first Metal Bender. 1 red, green, and white. 3/3 human warrior ally, legend creature. Non-token artifact control. Our lands are just over types. They don't gain the ability to tap for mana. At the beginning of your end step, Earthbend 2, so you can put 2 counters on them. Right. Interesting. Just metal bending the artifact, which makes sense. It's really good thematic stuff in this set, I must say. You know, she's basically metal bending them. Vindictive Warden. 2 and a hybrid black-red mana, 2/3 human soldier creature, menace for 5 bending 1. You can pay 3 generic. This creature deals 1 damage to each opponent. Knowledge Seeker. Alright. 1 and a blue fox spirit, 2/1. It's just a regular fox as well. So maybe it is other creatures that are just 1 creature type. Vigilance. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, +1/+1 count on this creature. When this creature dies, create a clue token. So there's a sandal there. Right. Is that one a searching for Appa? But I don't know what the sandal is about. Can't remember now. Legend of Roku. Avatar Roku. 2 and a red. Chapter 1. Exile top 3 cards of your library. Until the end of next turn, you may play those cards. Then 2 add 1 mana of any color. Seems a bit weak, doesn't it? And then number 3. Exile this card. Returns back for a transfer under your control. 5/4. 4/4. Legendary creature Avatar. Creates a 4/4 red dragon creature with flying and 5/4 with 8 generic mana. Flavorful, but I don't know if they're any good, those cards. So there we go. Alright, what else we got? Alright, Southern Air Temple. Okay, it's a shrine, thank goodness. We got one at last, or a second one. 3 and a white, legendary enchantment shrine. When Southern Air Temple enters, put X +1/+1 counters on each shrine you control. X is the number of shrines you control. Whenever another shrine you control enters, put a +1/+1 counter. That might not be too bad. It's because basically, when you've got that shrine that creates other shrines when they enter, you end up with quite a few shrines. You put +1/+1 counter, but the thing is, you don't really need them to beat down, you know, really. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know whether it would work. As I say again, I think it would work for Shrine Brawl deck, but I don't know if it would work for just general shrineage. Yeah, I don't know, because you don't really, with my shrine deck, I don't attack people. It's all about the other shrines that drain for mana, you know, drain for health. You don't need to attack anyone. Jong the Deserter. Right, 2 and a red. Human Rebel Ally, legendary creature 2/3, 5/1. Exhaust 3. Put a +1/+1 count on Jong. When you do, you may when you cast your next best spell this turn, copy it and you may choose new targets. Right. If that's any good or not, you can only do it once apparently, but if you earthbend it and then put it out and then put it back in, can you then do it again? I assume you can. And get the crossroads, got 3 of those I think now. But if it told you how many each copy you've got of the card, wouldn't it? Hover over it. Do that in Pokemon CCG. Foggy Bottom Swamp, alright, that's a tap land for black and green. Right, and then we've got Jet Freedom Fighter, 2 and 3 hybrid red and white. Human Rebel Eye, legendary creature, 3/1. When Jet enters, he deals damage equal to the number of creatures you control to target creature on opponent controls. When Jet dies, put +1/+1 counter on each, up to 2 target creatures. Got Tough Hardened Teacher, yes, 2 red and a green. Human Warrior Eye, legendary creature, 3/4. When Tough enters, you may discard a card. If you do, return target instant or sorcery card you go to your hand. When you cast a spell, Earthbend 1. So, land becomes a 0/0 with a +1/+1 counter on it because of the 1. If that spell is a lesson, put an additional +1/+1 counter on the land. Right. Alright. Yeah. Okay. We're still getting new ones. No swaps yet. No swap pack yet. Pretending Pox Bearers, 1 and a hybrid white black, 2/1 human citizen ally creature. When this creature dies, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Gather the White Lotus, 4 and a white, sorcery, create a 1/1 white ally creature token for each plane you control, scry 2, look top. 2 cards your library, on the bottom if you want. Top in any order. Ozai's Cruelty, right, 2 in the black. Sorcery Lesson, he's a bit more muscly, he's quite muscly in the in the animation, but he's not as stocky as that. He's a bit too stocky there, isn't he? He's quite agile and muscly, whereas there he just seems muscly. So I'm not too sure that artwork's quite right. But sorcery lesson, as his cruelty does 2 damage to target player. That player discards 2 cards. He's about to burn Zuko there, isn't he? Of course, a firebender having a burn mark is not a great look. Under their temple already had that one. Right, you can see Zuko there. Did you see his scar? Okay. Right, saber-tooth mouse lion, right? Moose lion. Right, 4 and a green, elk, cat, 7/7 creature, reach with forest cycling 2, so you can pay 2 and discard it from your hand. And look for a forest instead, a basic forest card. And then we've got there. Boiling Rock Rioter, 2 and a black, 3/3 human rogue ally creature, 5 bending 1. Tap an untapped ally you control, exile target card from your graveyard. Whenever this creature attacks, you may cast an ally spell from among cards you own and exiled with the creature. Right. Got 2 shrines, what the other ones? I think I want the red one for sure. I think they're only uncommon, so I should get them. Benevolent River Spirit, right? Painted Lady. Alright, blue 4/5 spirit creature. As addition cost to cast a spell, ward spend 5, flying ward 2. You have to tap 5 powers worth. Okay. Oh, each one you tap, so it's nothing to do with power, it's just a number. Alright. A bit rubbish that, isn't it? That's tap 5 things. Flying ward 2 and this creature enters scry 2. The ward you have to pay 2 to target it. You don't matter. Passing Say! Yes, so we've got the green one here. Green land, so you tap it to add green, and just tap this control basic land. Earthbend 2, so that's only as a sorcery. You can pay 2 colourless or 2 generic rather than tap it. Earthbend 2. Land becomes a 0/0, you can put 2 +1/+1 counters on it. Fire Nation Warship, 3 generic. Reach, out of vehicle, 4/4 when this vehicle dies, creates a clue token, crew 2. I've got all the others, and the rare Elemental Teachings, 4 and a green, instant lesson. Search library for the 4 land cards. Reveal different names, reveal them. When the opponent chooses 2 of those cards, put the chosen cards in your graveyard and the rest onto the battlefield tapped, then shuffle. Right. This one there, hopefully you do. Suki Kyoshi Warrior, 2 and 2 hybrid green white mana. Star 4. Legendary creature, human warrior ally. Suki's power is equal to the number of creature control. When Suki attacks, creates a 1/1 white ally creature token that's tapped and attacking. Right, Kyoshi Warrior's there. Okay. Oh yeah, we've got the rare. Yue, the Moon Spirit. Oh, not bad. 3 and blue. Legendary creature, spirit ally. 3/3 flying vigilance. Water spend 5 and tap. You may cast a non-creature spell from your hand without paying its mana cost. That's not too bad, but you have to tap 5 things to do it. Yep. Right. Not sure how good that is in that case. Yeah, I thought water bending was perhaps I don't know, yeah. Yeah, it's tapping things, isn't it? I thought it was like, yeah, mana wise. I think I got confused early on. Anyway, Ostrich Horse, 2 and a green, 3/1 bird horse creature. When this creature enters, mill 3 cards, you will put a land card from among them onto your hand. You don't put a +1/+1 count on this creature. Price of Freedom. 1 and a red, sorcery lesson. I remember what that is. That's from. Destroy target to land the opponent controls. Control may search their library for a basic land card and put it back for the tap and shuffle. Draw a card. I can't remember what that's from in the series. Right, Tigadillo. 1 and a red, 4/3 cat armadillo creature. This creature can't attack or block. This control another creature of power 4 or greater. Earth King's Lieutenant, we've had him before. Alright. Oh, we need these shrines. Why are we not getting these shrines? Let me see. Dragonfly Swarm, 1 in the blue and the red. Dragon Insect Creature, star 3, flying ward 1, so you have to pay 1 generic to hit it or target it. This creature's power is equal to the number of non-creature non-cards in your graveyard. When a creature dies, if there's a less than card in your graveyard, draw a card. We've got a rare and a mythic. This one must be from the special set. Maybe. Maybe not. Earthbender's Ascension, 2 and a green enchantments. When this creature enters Earthbend 2, then search your library for a basic land card, put it onto the battlefield tap, then shuffle. It's got landfall. Whenever a land you control enters, put a quest counter on its enchantments. When you do, if it has 4 more quest counters on it, put a +1/+1 counter type creature control. It gains trample end of turn. Mythic. Oh, there we go. Yes, Insurrection. 5 red, red. Or 3 reds there. Sorcery and tableau creature and gain control of them. End of turn, they gain haste and end of turn, right? So you can get your opponent's creatures to attack. Oh, it's not too bad, that one. It looked like it was a bit low res, but it's not too bad. In the previews. Okay. Alright, so we've got all these. Some wild cards here, common, uncommon. What's the rare? Oh, so that's the first all swap pack. Look at that. But Basting says it's a nice one to have. Oh dear. We're not doing well on the shrines. We did get a badge from World Cup so far, that's not bad. Bustion Man, there we go. Right, 3 and a red. What do they call him? Mr. Boom or something? Mr. Boom or something. Did they call him in the series? I can't remember now. Human Assassin, legendary creature, 4/6. Whenever Kabushman attacks, destroy top opponent unless its controllers Kabushman deal damage to them equal to its power. That's not terrible, that one, is it really? Not terrible. Alright, so we've got the Mythic here, Legend of Yang Shen, the other Airbender before Aang. That was an avatar. Being a white. And the Enchantment Saga. So start with you for chapter 1 each. Player choose up to 1 permanent with mana value 3 or greater from among opponents to your opponent's control. Exile those opponents. And number 2, you may have target opponent draw 3 cards. If you do, draw 3 cards. Right. And chapter 3, exile this Saga, and then return it to the battlefield. Transform new control. I don't think this one's very good, is it? It's a 4/5 legendary creature avatar. Fly whenever you cast your second spell each turn. Airbend to 1 other target non-land permanent. Doesn't sound like it's very good, this one. I'm not too sure. Again, it's a commander card, this, isn't it? Yeah, basically. I mean, the target opponent draw 3 cards. I mean, you wouldn't do it in the 1v1 scenario, I wouldn't have thought. Yip. 1 white, instant last target creature control gets +2/+2 end of turn. If the creature is an ally, it also gets flying to end of turn. You've got Zhao, Ruthless Admiral. Commander Zhao, 2 and 2 hybrid. Black and reds. Human soldier legendary creature, 3/4, 5 and 2. Whenever you sacrifice another opponent, creatures you control gain +1 to end of turn. Right. Okay. Another fun special set here. Ty Lee, Chi blocker. Not bad. 2 and a blue, 2/1. Legendary creature, human performer ally. Flash and prowess. When Ty Lee enters, tap up to 1 target creature. It doesn't untap during its controller's untap step for as long as you control Ty Lee. So she's blocked its chi, so that's not bad. Quite flavourful there. Human performer ally. The Flash can cast it any time. You can cast an instant, and prowess whenever you cast a non-creature spell. +1/+1 to end of turn. Not bad. Heroic Intervention. Right, 1 and a... Yeah, I guess it does look a bit blurry on that one, doesn't it? Especially around his scar. Maybe. 1 and a green. Instant permanent control gain hex with an indestructible to end of turn. That's when he intercepts Azula, isn't it? From attacking Kitara, I think. Okay, I've got a few new ones here. Flexible Waterbender. Being a blue, 2/5, human warrior ally. Vigilance, Waterbend 3. This creature has base power and toughness 5, 2 to end of turn. Swaps its stats round. So you have to tap creature and artifacts to pay for that. So I don't know if Waterbend is very good. Boomy, King of the Three Trials, 5 and a green. It's the only episode I wasn't too keen on, the Boomy episode in the series. 4/4, human no ally, legendary creature. It just seemed a bit too... I don't know, Boomy was just a bit annoying. When Boomy enters, choose up to X, where X is the number of lesson cards in your graveyard. Put 3 +1/+1 counts on Boomy. Type player Scry's 3, Earthbend 3. We talked about those. Scry, look at top 3 cards library. You can put them at the bottom if you want, or put them back on top in any order. The Earthbend 3, the land becomes a 0/0 with 3 +1/+1 count. The rare, got a rare wild card. Alright. 20 packs left. Plenty to go. We still need the shrines. Alright. Hammer the Bloodbender. Alright. Interesting. 2 and 3 hybrids of blue and black. Legendary creature, human warlock, 3/3. When Hammer enters, type and mills 3 cards. Exile up to 1 creature, non-land card from that player's graveyard. For as long as you control Hammer, you may cast exile card during your turn by waterbending X rather than paying its mana cost for X its mana value. Alright, so we have a Millspeak House. Exile to one creature on card from Player's Graveyard. You lose control of it basically. Interesting, yeah, interesting. Maybe a good one, that one. So I don't think they put witches on cards anymore, do they? So that's why it's a warlock rather than a witch. I don't think they put witches there. Oh, we've got a shrine here, look at this! Oh no, it's a spirit. Ah, I thought it was a shrine. Never mind. Hey, buy Spirit of Balance, 2 and 2 hybrids of black and white. 3/3 Bear Spirit. Legendary creature. Whenever Hey Buy enters or attacks, you may sacrifice another creature artifact. If you do, put 2+1/+1 counters on Hey Buy. When Hey Buy leaves the battlefield, put this counter on attack creature control. Right, so that's the panda. Pandas aren't bears, but nonetheless. Okay, Waterbender Ascension. 1, and this is the rare. 1 and the green. Sorry, 1 and the blue. I always struggle to say blue. Enchantment. Whenever a creature you control deals combat damage to a player, put a quest counter on this enchantment. And if it has 4 or more quest counters on it, draw a card. Waterbend 4. Attack creature carry bot this turn. Right, can you tap itself for Waterbending? I assume. I don't know. Maybe you can't. Interesting. Okay. First time flyer. Right, 1 and a blue. See, I told you, I can't say it. Human pilot ally, 1/2. Flying. This creature gets +1/+1 as long as there's a lesson card in your graveyard. Sun Warriors. Seems more from Dragon Prince. 2, a red and a white. 3/5. Human warrior ally creature. 5 red and X. X is number of creature control. You pay 5 generic to create a 1/1 white ally creature token. Alright. How good that is or not doesn't seem too great. Destined Confrontation, Azul and Zuko. 2 white, sorcery. Each player chooses any number of creatures they control, power 4 or less, and sacrifice all other creatures they control. Okay. Rare. Earth and ally, 1 green, a 0/2. This creature has +1/+0 for each colour among allies control. You can pay 2 and Wooberg to Earthbend 5. I don't know if that's any good or not. Maybe it is, I don't know. Not too sure. Okay, Corrupt Court Official. I'm sure we've had that one before, but it says it's first. 1 on the black, Human Advisor, 1/1. When this creature enters, target opponent discards cards. We've definitely had that before. Alright. Rare. Suki, Courageous Rescuer. Alright. 1 white, 2/4, Human Warrior Ally, Legendary Creature. Other creature control get +1/+0. Whenever another opponent you control leaves the battlefield during your turn, create a 1/1 white ally creature token. This ability because only once each turn. Yoshi Warrior comes to help. Alright, so 17 card packs left. Still only got 2 shrines. White Lotus Hideout. Add colourless when you tap it, or tap it to add 1 mana of any colour. Spend this mana only to cast a lesson of Shrines for. There we go, that's what we want. So you can pay 1 and tap to 1 of any colour. Brilliant stuff. So that could be good for my my shrine deck for sure. I just don't know how you'd add it in really. What would you replace? Interesting though, yeah. It's pretty good though, I think. I don't know how you'd put it in there. I don't know what I'd take out to add that in. I know other things as well, not just shrines. But, interesting, yeah, I don't know. Okay. This one's Starting Town as well would be a good one. Raven Eagle, 2 and a black. Bird Assassin creature, 2/3. Flying. When this creature enters or attacks, exile up to 1 target card from a graveyard. If a creature card is exiled this way, clear to clue token. No, enjoy your second card each turn. Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain 1 life. Yeah, so got White Lotus Hideout's a good one to have. Quite good to read all uncommons, the shrines and stuff like that. But yeah, I don't know how to add it, you know. You can add 1 mana of any colour, but you've got to pay 1 colourless to do it. Or generic rather. Okay. Rabaroo Troop, 3 white, rabbit kangaroo creature, 3/5. Landfall, whenever land you control enters, this creature gains flying, and on a turn you gain 1 life. You can play and cycle it. So you play and cycle set of creatures. Pay 2 generic and discard it to look for a plains card. Redirect Lightning, 1 red, instant lesson. As additional cost to cast a spell, pay 5 life or pay 2. Right, that's 2 flawless. Generic rabbit. Change the target of target spell or ability to a single target. Reformatic, that one. Alright, what have we got in this one? Anything good? Any shrines? Sparring Dummy. 1 and a green, Scarecrow, artifact creature, 1 free, Defender. You can tap it to mill a card. You can put land card milled this way into your hand. You gain 2 life if the last card is milled this way. Right, I don't remember him fighting maybe he did, but I don't remember it. I did I've got 3 of those now, I think. We had a mono white deck, that'd be quite good. Alright, Fire Nation Engineer, 2 and a black. Human Artificer creature, 2 free with Raid. Raid this ability triggers if you if a creature control attack this turn. So at the beginning of your end step, if you attack this turn, put a +1/+1 counter on another type creature or vehicle you control. Alright, and the rare Obsessive Pursuit, 1 and a black enchantment. When this enchantment enters, and at the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 1 life and create a clue token. Whenever you attack, put a +1/+1 counter, X +1/+1 counters on target attacking creature. X is the number of permanents you've sacrificed this turn. If X is 3 or greater, this creature gets lifelink at the turn. This clue token, you sacrifice it and draw a card by paying 2 generic. Right. I was expecting more shrines, I must say. We've just got the Mythic. Is this going to be a new one or is it another swap? Okay, it was either Phoenix King. We've already got him. Look at that though. Attacking and get the end there. Pretty powerful. Yeah, that looks more like Ozai. He's just a bit more muscly but streamlined, you know, whereas a bit too much muscle in the other artwork. Alright, let's see. Corrupt Cords Fish. I mean, we've had that. We've definitely had that. I keep saying it's first, but that's at least that's the second time I've seen that, and I think it's the 4th time we've done it. I think. Earth Rumble, 3 and a green, sorcery, Earthbend 2. When you do, up to 1 type creature you control fights type creature an opponent controls. Azula on the hunt. Nice, got on his lizard creature things. 3 and a black. Human noble legendary creature, 4 free, firebending 2. Whenever Azula attacks, use 1 life and create a clue token. Alright. And the red. Spirit Water Revival. Band. 1 and a blue. Sorcery. As additional cost to cast a spell, you may waterbend 6. Draw 2 cards. If the spell's additional cost was paid, instead shuffle your graveyard into your library, draw 7 cards, and you have no maximum hand size for the rest of the game. Exile Spirit Water Revival. That's not too bad. Maybe. Maybe. Tap 6 things to do it then. Okay. Your last 10 packs. Pillar Launch. Okay, 1 green. Green. Instant. That creature gets +2/+2 against each turn to turn. Tap it. Just. Okay, and the rare. Legacy. I would have added 2 sound effects to that. Okay. Going out Tiger Seal. The Cave of Two Lovers. Right, 3 and a red. It's a saga. For chapter 1, create 2 1/1 ally white ally creature tokens. 2, search your library for a mountain or cave card, reveal it, put it into your hand and shuffle. And 3, Earthbend 3. A line becomes 0/0, and you put 3 +1/+1 counts on it. Legend of Roku. Right, the mythic there. How many of those there are really? I wonder if there's one for each colour. I thought so, because there'd be a black one. Right, and the rare, we've got a couple here actually, I've missed the one. The Fire Lord Azula, 1 a blue, black and red. Legendary creature human noble, 4/4 firebending 2. When you cast a spell, or Fire Lord Azula is attacking, copy that spell. You may choose new types with a copy. Very interesting, okay. Got Kyoshi Battle Fan for 2 generic. Artifact equipment, as the equipment enters, create a 1 white ally creature token and attach equipment to it. Equip creature has equip creature has +1/+0. They've made equipment cards a lot better, haven't they, by basically creating a creature to attack it when you cast the spells, you know, which they used to be just no good because they didn't attach to anything straight away. Okay. Nice. Unlucky Cabbage Merchants. My cabbages. Well, that's not the oh, it is, yeah, it is the flavor text. 2/2 human citizen creature. When this creature enters, get a food token. Whenever you sacrifice a food, you may search your library for basic land card buttons to the bottom of the tapped. If you search your library this way, put the creature on the top bottom of your its owner's library, then shuffle. Food token, cabbage soup. Pay 2 and tap it to sacrifice a token, gain 3 life. Got Messenger Hawk, 2 and hybrid blue black. Bird Scout 1/2 flying. When this creature enters, create a clue token. This creature gets +2/+0 as long as you've drawn 2 more cards this turn. Right. We've got Wolf Bat. 2 in the black, wolfback creature, 2/2, flying, quite literal. Whenever you draw your second card each turn, you may pay black. If you do, return this card from your graveyard to the battlefield with a finality count on it. So finality, when it dies, go to graveyard rather, you exile it instead. The rare, tough, hard-headed teacher. There we go. That's 7 packs, these are the regular ones. Right, got all the all swaps there. What's the rare? Ang, Swift Savior, I think he's new. Nice, 1 blue and white. Legendary creature, human avatar ally, 2/3, flash, flying. When Ang enters, airbend up to 1 other type creature or spell. Waterman 8, transform Ang. Becomes Ang and La, Ocean's Fury. Legendary creature, avatar, spirit ally, reach and trample 5/5. When Ang and La attack, puts a +1/+1 count on each tap creature you control. I think it's mainly about the first side, which is really good, I think. Right. Seen him in some good decks. Not bad. Got a mythic here. Alright, so we've all got all these. It's not doing well on these shrines, you know. Mythic wildcard, so all swaps there. That's the 3rd all swap pack, I think. I guess the shrines are only uncommon, so it shouldn't be too bad. What's a Badger Mole? 4 and a green. 4/4, Badger Mole creature. Another literal one. When this creature enters Earthbend 2, creature control with +1/+1 counters on them have tramples. That's all your lands that you've Earthbended, so that's not bad. The rare, Tai Li Chi Blocker. Heard before. 4 more packs. We've got the then we've got the super packs after that, of course. White Load Side Up, not bad. We need that one for the shrine decks, I think. I don't know what colours I'd take out. But yeah, there we go. Alright. And we've got South Pole Voyager. Right? 1 and a white, 2/2, human scout ally creature. Whenever this creature or another ally control enters, you gain 1 life. If this is the second time this ability to resolve this turn, draw a card. Right. A few new ones here. Fire Nation Raider. Being a red. 4/2 human soldier. Raid. When this creature enters, if you attack this turn, create a crew token. Okay. Energy bending. Right. Last scene of the series, pretty much. 2 generic. Instant lesson. Land control. Gain all basic land types to end a turn. Draw a card. Any good or not? Might be. The rare. Avatar Destiny. 2 green, enchantment aura, enchant creature you control. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 for each creature card in your graveyard and is an avatar in addition to all its other types. When an enchanted creature dies, mill cards equal to its power. Return this card to its owner's hand. Up to 1 creature card milled this way to the battlefield under your control. That might be quite good, that one might be, maybe. Alright, 2 more packs. Alright, this one all swaps again, other than the rare. That's a swap as well, another swap pack. Okay. Shame, but there we go. The last one before we do the ultra packs, golden packs, whatever they're called. Energy bending again. Right, do we get anything good here? Secret Tunnel. Alright. We've had that one before, so another swap pack. Oh, so we only got 2 shrines there, and they're uncommon, so a bit of a shame. Right, let's open the golden packs then, see what we get with this one. Won't cover the ones from previous sets unless they stand out in some way. Right, Beyond the Quiet, alright. Exile creature spacecrafts, that's from the, what it's called now, the previous set. Professor's Bindings, another set as well. I don't know what's, well, these, I can't remember what they are now, these ones. Yeah, anyway, not sure. Anyway. Alright, Pinnacle Emissary, that's from the one they're all from, yeah, what's it called? I forgot what it's called now, that space one they did. Alright, Trail of Teacups. I think one from, I'm not even sure what that's from. Uwe the Moon Spirit, that's from Avatar, we already got that one. And the Mythic. Shiku, Paragon of the Way. Right, so that's from Special Soul. Dark here. This. Spirit Dragon. Essentially working Avatar, I guess, for being a spirit. There we go. Alright, what else we got? All rares and stuff here, not bad. Basvi, Tomorrow's Champion. Alright. From they're all leaving my brain now, what they are. The oh, I forgot what it's called now. The race set, you know, the daft one. Been a race one, my brain's just gone. Foundations are an example of, like, what was it called, that set? I can't remember. The Mirror Soul of the Spider. The thingy of the Omen Pass, was it then? The triangle one, must have been. Okay, the Financial Drill, already had that one. So what was that called, that set? Ether Drift. Is that what it's called? 2 rares in this one, 2 mythics even. Season of Weaving from Foundation, from Bloomburrow, was it Foundation? Yeah, Bloomburrow. Alright, and with our Cocoon Keeper, alright, yeah, that's from the Spider-Man set, isn't it? Human villain, legendary creature. Alright. Not got much Avatar stuff at the moment, but 3 mythics in this one. Sledge class Siege Ship, okay, that's from the base set. Bulwark Ox, from Ether Drift. Oh, gone straight to Mythic Gear by accident. Bloomburrow there. Walking Closet, one of the rooms. Bandanair Temple, got that 4 times now, Bandanair Temple. Funeral Room, another one from the Dustmourn, whatever, what did I say it was before, I can't remember. The Hex of Undeath. I don't say. Right, so 3 more of these golden packs. Can we get anything good? Okay, Ruzik, Bood, Book Victorious. Goblin villain, alright. Again from the Spider-Man set, I believe. Ocean of the Spirit Dragon. Arcade Dragonstorm. Balin the Haymaker. Alright. Rabbit Warrior from Bloomburrow. Katara Water Tribe Hope. Right, we've already got Katara releases from the recent sets, that's good. Some mythics. Warren War Leader, right from Bloomburrow again. Rabbit Knight. Wandering Rescuer from Dustmourn. Yes, that's the Wandering Emperor, but in legendary creature form. Interesting. Never took off that one. I think it was touted as being a good card, but never did anything. Okay, Agni Kayla. I've already had that one, but it's a good one to have. Valley Nightcaller from Bloomburrow. Frog Warrior. Full Throttle from Ether Drift, of course. Had to be, with loot in the picture there. Hopefully they'll abandon loot. Hired Claw. That's not a bad one. The mono red decks, pretty much. Right here. King of Cold Curse. Lizard Villain. Is that the lizard, basically? Okay. Maybe anyway, from the Spider-Man set. Doormaker Shut, got loads of these rooms, haven't we? Got like 4 or 5 rooms at the moment. And last pack, the very last one. Alright, have we got anything nice? Byway Barterer, right, from Bloomburrow. Raccoon Rogue. Split Up, that's not a bad one to have. Dustmourn. Tap, destroy all tap creatures or destroy all untapped creatures, whichever one you pick. Another room. Got loads of these rooms, haven't we? Literally just 6 of them. Fate Weaver, again from the Spider-Man sets. Literal spider there. What the equivalent is, or what it should be in the Spider-Man. Zimone, Paradox Sculptor. Foundations from Strixhaven as well, I think she was when she originally. Appa, Steadfast Guardian. Yes, and it's the first one. We've got Appa, yay! 2 whites, 3/4. Bison ally, legendary creature, flash and flying. When Appa enters, Airbender, a number of other attack non-foes you control. Whenever you cast a spell from exile, create a 1 white ally creature. Yes, I think he combines War of Anger, of course. The brilliant stuff. Right, well there we go. Not bad there. Got quite a good set of cards. Goodness me, loads of packs there, but only 2 shrines. I really wanted, you know, all shrines, and they're only uncommons. So I might have to craft. I've got loads of the wild cards I've got at the top. 929 commons, 1,130 uncommons. 74 rare, 95 mythic. Right, so we've got plenty there. We should be able to do it. But you know, you'd think you'd get them, wouldn't you? Really, with the amount of packs you open, at least more than 2. But nonetheless, not bad though. But I really wanted the red one. I think was probably the most likely to have an impact. I think you create creatures with prowess with it, so it seems to be pretty good. But oh well, there we go. Kind of everything. There we are. Right, well, I hope you enjoyed that, guys. It's not a bad one there. So we'll hopefully I'll get back more on the game with this and stuff. I might do some MTG. You know, basically, though, I'm not good enough at MTG to craft my own decks and stuff. Generally, I get ones offline, but I guess most people do, don't they? maybe I'll do that at some point. Just keep playing every now and again. Do that as well. So could be one of those to do. I think it'd be quite interesting just to get back into it. But sometimes it's just about doing your dailies on MTG, isn't it? That's on the arena anyway. So one of them. But there we go. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. Good to see you all. Hopefully I'll be back a bit more frequently. Yeah, and hopefully it's not just every time a new MTG set comes out, but you know, one of those, isn't it? But as I say, hopefully I'll be a bit more common in doing this in future. Right, guys, take care. Hope you enjoyed that. I'll see you next time. Bye for now. See you later.